Good afternoon, second grade. Mrs. Adair here again. Today we're going to do measurement, okay? And we're going to use a ruler to measure to the nearest inch and half inch. So, I have drawn a ruler here up on the board because I want you to see the marks, okay? When you look at a ruler, okay, you will notice that there are numbers. I'm drawing one up here so that you can see better. There are numbers. You have these long marks and you're going to have your numbers in between, okay? Right underneath the line. If I measured something to one of these lines, that would tell me how many inches it was. For example, if I had a piece of paper and I lined it up just like that, I look, it goes to the 3. See that long line? It would be 3 inches. Now then, these red marks, they are halfway in between each number. That is your half inch. This mark is going to be a little bit shorter than this, not quite as long. These little itty bitty marks, that's going to give you like 1/4 inches. We don't have to worry about that in second grade, okay? Just inch and half inch. So your long mark will have your number underneath it. That tells you the inch. The next longest mark will be in between the two numbers, and that is your half inch, okay? All right, so I'm going to put some lines up here for us to measure. Now, when you are measuring, the most important thing is to make sure that you line your ruler up at the end, okay? So we put this up. I've lined it up. Now, some rulers have a 0, some do not. If it has a 0, make sure your 0 and its little line is right on the end. If not, then you just take the edge. All right? It's good to come like below or in the middle so you can see exactly where it ends. So I'm looking right here. All right, here's my ruler. Look, that's my half inch. That's my inch. That's 1.5 inches. 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6. This is where my line ends. So I know this is 6 inches. So I can write 6, all right, inches. All right, now let's measure this one, okay? Make sure you've got the end of your ruler or your 0 lined up right at the edge like that, okay? Now we're going to look. Here's our numbers. I'm following along. All right, there's my 8. Look at that mark. See, it's not quite as long as my 8. That's 8.5. The 9's over here. That's 8.5. I'm going to write 8.5 like this. 8.5, and you can also just put IN period for inches as 2, okay? All right, so let's look at this one. Line it up. Keep your ruler nice and straight. Follow your finger down. It ends at the 3, so this one is 3 inches. So I'm going to write 3. I'm going to abbreviate inches, okay? All right, same thing here. Got it nice lined up at the edge, and I'm following along. I got to see where my line ends. You see that half mark? That's 11.5. So I'm going to write it right above it since I don't have much room yet. 11.5 inches, okay? All right, now let's try this one. All right, line our ruler up nice. Follow along to the end of the line, and it's right at the 1. So this is only 1 inch. 1 inch. Okay? All right, so that's when we're measuring the length of something. We can also measure the width of something. Like, let's say we wanted to measure this right here. All right, and we can look. I put it at the very bottom and line it up. I come to the top, and look, it's a little bit over, just a little bit over 1.5, okay? But if it's a little bit over, it's closer to this, so I'm going to go with that. So it's 1.5 inches tall, okay? So that is measurement for today. Tomorrow or the next day, we are going to be doing time. No, we already did time. Weight and temperature, okay? So check back and see what we're doing tomorrow. See you guys later. Bye-bye.